afternoon, and welcome to the regular scheduled meeting of the Murfreesboro Historic Zoning Commission. Ms. Davis, it appears that we have a quorum today. Thank you. Please review the minutes and make any corrections you may need to, or a motion to approve.
So move.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the minutes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, likewise. Minutes are approved. Mr. Lewis, would you like to introduce the first item on the agenda, please?
Sure, Chairman Cantrell. Our item on the agenda today is 702 East Main Street. The applicants are Roger and Kimberly Hopkins. They're requesting to install a fence behind their the residence, which is located at the corner of Hancock Street and East Main. And the fence is going to be installed behind the house, according to the site plan that you have in your agenda packages. This house is located, like I say, on the corner of East Main Street and Hancock Street. According to the National Register of Historic Places inventory nomination, prepared in 1984, the house was built in 1910. And it's constructed in the colonial revival style of architecture with surmounting balustrade with 2.5 stories. It's a brick residence with a hip roof, and it's a contributing structure in the East Main Street Historic District of the National Register of Historic Places. The applicants previously approved improvements to their, got approval for their improvements that they're making to their residence back on April 3rd of 2012. They're continuing their work, and part that they didn't get approved at that meeting was the installation of a fence. So they're back at this meeting getting approval for that fence. And like I said, the fence is located, it's going to be behind the house, the fronting on Main Street, so it's going to run along Hancock Street, and it's also going to run along Vine Street. And there's a small portion that's going to extend eastward from the back of the house toward property to the east side of their residence. The fence itself is going to be 5 feet in height, and it's going to be made of aluminum. It's going to be black in color, and it's going to be the style that's shown in your attached drawings in your agenda package. The gates will be constructed of the same material as the fence, and it'll be shown. It's going to be in the style as shown in the drawings. The columns will be 6 feet in height and will be constructed of cut limestone, shown in the drawings. And there's a light fixture that's going to be added to the top of the rock columns on top of this stone cap. And location, this is a site location map on your on the TV monitor. Excuse me. And the site plan on the monitor will shows the location of the fence. I believe I distributed site plan in your on your desktop because the one in the agenda package was a little bit out of proportion. The city engineer and I we visited with the Hancocks and looked at the site vision triangle that's going to be located at the corner of Hancock and Vine, and with some slight shifting, the fence itself will not be located in the vision triangle. So as far as the location of the fence and the vision at that intersection, it won't impede anybody's vision. I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have regarding the fence, and the applicant, Kimberly Hopkins, is in the audience also.
Do you recall what the methodology is for determining the vision triangle?
30 feet. Well, yeah.
Is it from the center line of the road intersection and back 30 feet, or is it off the property line?
One part of it would be from the center of the road, and the other part would be from the edge of the pavement.
Okay.
So there's two different types.
Mm-hmm.
But in both cases, with Ram Balachandra, who's the traffic engineer, he went out there and we measured it, and it's going to be set back far enough. So, and it's actually a 4-way stop sign, so that helps. So there won't be any problem with the fence. And it's going to be at an angle, slight angle, as you can see with that in the drawing.
Any questions of Mr. Lewis regarding the introduction? Ms. Hopkins, do you have anything you wish to add to what Mr. Lewis has stated? Okay. I do recall, didn't we entertain a fence at this property under a previous ownership? And
Right.
Okay. Okay. Any questions?
I do have one question for you. I was wondering, I was looking at your diagram on the two pieces of fencing that are at the front of your property, and I was wondering why one is 5 feet high and one is 4 feet high.
Are those not the widths of the gates?
That's what it is.
Oh, is that what it is? Yes, those are widths of the gates. Okay.
The
Thank
height.
you.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
Good.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, in there it notes that this is cut limestone, but isn't it really a faux stone or fake
stone.
stone? It's concrete made to look like stone?
She may be able to answer that question better.
Is it real stone or fake stone?
No, it would be the,
Concrete.
about that
The
thick, the concrete, I believe.
Okay.
And Roger wanted me to bring that as well, but that's kind of heavy. I could
It's
have
kind
brought
of heavy.
that.
I know. I guess my only concern is that so frequently, the sample that's submitted or shown in our documents is a 3-inch thick veneer, and a lot of them come thinner than that. My concern would be that if a substitution's made over what is submitted, that whatever's put in there be at least as thick as the 3 inches. Because anything less than that, when you get to the corners, it looks just, it'll alternate going down, up or down the edge there, and it will look very, very paper thin to where it'll look really very, you won't like it. So I think whatever we approve, we ought to consider the thickness of the stone in any substitution of the material.
Any other comments, questions? Is there a motion to approve or deny or suspend?
I would make a motion to approve the design as submitted with the idea that if any substitutions made of the material that is the false stone, that it be at least 3 inches thick as what's submitted.
Second.
Have a motion by Mr. Thompson and a second by Mr. Wade. Any other comments? All those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. All opposed likewise. And the motion passes.
I'd just like to take an opportunity to thank Roger and Kimberly for everything they've done for that property. It's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We're enjoying it. Okay. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Mr. Lewis, do you have any staff reports or any other items of business?
No, I don't. That's it for me.
Anyone else? Meeting's adjourned.
Okay.
Thank you.